everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome to my channel Hope to Heaven. Now let's discuss about life story of Hagar. Hagar is the name of Egyptian servant documented in the book of Genesis. She is also named as grandmother of Arabians. She is slave woman of Sarah who accomplished the role of bearing a child for Abraham. She is also a first woman to appear in the Bible as oppressed and abused, and also demands a great deal of attention. But we are not able to know more about her, so it is necessary for us to read the story of Hagar. When it comes to story, she was the first woman, a slave from history of faith. She is also the woman who receives a promise from God to be bearer of descendants of Israel. When Hagar became pregnant, the tension arose between two women. So Sarah complained to Abraham and threatened Hagar harshly. So Hagar fled into the desert on her way to Shur. Then an angel appeared to Hagar, who instructed to return to Sarah. She then returned to Abraham and Sarah and soon gave birth to a son, who she named as Ishmael, as the angel instructed. Later, Sarah gave birth to Isaac, and the tension between the women returned. So, Sarah declared that Ishmael would not share Isaac's inheritance. Abraham was greatly distressed, but God told Abraham to do as wife commanded, because God's promise would be carried out through Isaac, and Ishmael would be made into a great nation. Early next morning, Abraham brought Hagar and Ishmael out together. Abraham gave Hagar bread and water, then sent them into wilderness of Beersheba. She and her son wandered aimlessly until their water was completely consumed. In a moment of despair, she burst into tears. She lifted up her voice and called to God for help. God heard her crying and came to rescue them. Then her eyes were opened and she saw a well of fresh water. She and her son continued their journey, knowing they had only God and themselves to rely on. Now some life lessons applicable from Hagar's story are: nothing is impossible to God. God keeps His word, whether spoken to Hagar or written to us. He always keeps His word. Hope you liked this video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also hit bell icon to see my new video notifications. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Praise Lord.